Let's discuss the other semi-final fixture, and that is the one between England and Argentina. A lot of British media chants, "It's coming home! It's coming home!" Mr. Lide, what do you really think? Is it coming home this time?
Yeah, I firmly believe it's coming on. Yeah, because uh, Thomas Tuchel is doing a very good job in terms of keeping the shape of the English team, and he has been doing the right substitution throughout this tournament. He's putting the round peg in the round hole so far in this tournament, and also if you look at the fixtures between England and Argentina at at the France '98 World Cup when David Beckham famously got the red card and Michael Owen took it upon himself to win the match for England. So actually, I think the only time Argentina was able to beat them was in like Mexico '86 when Maradona famously scored the hand of God and the goal of the century when he dribbled everybody and scored. So the pedigree of this match has been a cracker for decades, and Argentina is trying to win the World Cup back to back, and England is trying to win the World Cup for the since it's going to make it the 60th year they have been trying to since the last World Cup they won, and during this match will make Messi's appearance for Argentina to be the 206th time he has played for Argentina. So I'm so sure this match is going to be a very interesting match, and I'm tipping England to win based on two things. One, the English team are very pragmatic. They have a very strong engine room in person of Jude Bellingham. He's one of the best midfielder in this tournament that can come out of nothing to create something. And they have one of the deadliest strikers in the world in person of Harry Kane, because Harry Kane is a very potent striker. We all know Harry Kane in the game of football. He has his goal scoring record to back him up. His goal scoring ability at his age now is second to none. So England has a very good defense. They have young players. They have good players in the team overall. So the Argentine team has been a good team, but the only but I have with them, why I'm tipping England also is that the Argentine team are more of a comeback team from their round of
Round of
32
32, round of
to the round
16,
of 16 to the
quarterfinal.
quarterfinals. They've been coming back, and it has been to due to the Messi factor. Messi has been one of the best players in the. He has been the best player in the team, working hard for the team to make sure that the team keeps going. But the English team is very pragmatic. Like I've said, Thomas Tuchel has a way of keeping the team in shape, and the way Messi plays for Argentina, he plays in such a way that draws out the defense of the team out, so that other strikers will have spaces to exploit, like Julian Alvarez did against the Switzerland team, and the way Lautaro Martinez did. But I don't think he will be able to do that against the English team, because the English team has a very good defensive midfielder in the person of Declan Rice that can cover the defense very well. They have a Gay, they have the John Stone, they have the Konza, and the Wonder Boy from Man City, um, O'Neil. So I think and the potency of Jude Bellingham the stock of Jude Bellingham is very high in this tournament. So I am tipping England to go forward into the final, and I'm sure it's going to be a very interesting match.
Okay, in the last five fixtures that England and Argentina has met, truly England has taken the major major win, 4 out of 5, and it leads back to the fixtures in the '98 that you mentioned. But coming into this one, it looks like Argentina has everything working together for them. They've been able to overturn a two-goal lead in the space of 10 minutes, and it looks like there is real momentum here. Yemi, what do you make out of this fixture?
Yeah, it's coming home. But I think we are coming home. England is definitely coming home this time around. First of all, you can't take away the tenacity, the ruggedness, and the mental fortitude of the Argentine team. we can see how they've been able to like play their way from the round of 32, round of 16, quarterfinal, and now at the semi-final. And also, they've been one of the most successful team at the World Cup in recent years. And also, look at last year; they also got to the final, and now they are also in the semi-final. So it's really, really a good team. And also, that is where experience comes into play. You understand? Most of the Argentine teams, the players, some I think about 80% of the squad that won last World Cup are still there. So it's there's no this there's this not this kind of pressure on them so much like I want to win a World Cup, I've not won it before. And now we can see, unlike last year, Messi is playing more relaxed because he has won the World Cup, and obviously Ronaldo is out now, so he knows there's no shout, goat shout. He's kind of become the undisputed goat. So this is a factor that actually plays. And now for the English team, they really want to like make a name for themselves. They want to win. So I think the prayer is more on the English side. And again, after the last match, for the first time in a long while, we've seen the English team. There's no rancor. There's a bit of, oh, this one should play. No noise outside the team. Then Jude Bellingham now gave that interview against the coach that he has never played, so he doesn't understand what it means to play. So this shows a bit of crack already in the English team. Then you see fans of certain clubs are already saying, why is our player not playing? Free this person if you know you are not going to use this guy. Why do you take him to the World Cup? It's a lot of noise now coming from the English team. And it's typical of the English media. Whenever they are in a certain way, they start making noise. Then also after they drew their second match, we saw the article by Karaga trying to disparage the coach in terms of Thomas Tuchel. So it's a lot of noise now coming from the English camp, which I feel is not good for them, especially being that the prayer is on them. I think it's 1966 that they made the last World Cup final, and now they have an opportunity to do that again. So I will tip the Argentine team to win. The Messi factor at 39, you already had 8 goals, which is unprecedented for a player of his age. Although of his caliber, it's expected. We see a lot of players at that age, they have a decline in terms of performance. Then we have the life of Julian Alvarez up front, Lautaro Martinez up front, and we can see like I think McAllister is definitely made for. Though he had a very bad season at Liverpool, but coming into this tournament, we saw the McAllister we saw at the last World Cup, and also Enzo Fernandez. So then Martinez is a beast in the defense. His line cutting passes, his goals and assists, we know what he can do. I don't see the English team being able to hold the Argentine, although I think it's going to be a very tight match. At least I think it's going to be a very tight match.
For the Argentine squad, it remains to be seen if they can really handle pressure like we saw in the last game against Switzerland. It was becoming more of a one-sided fixture before the red card that totally upturned the morale and the intensity of the game. Do you think this is going to work for England to be able to edge Argentina out?
Yes, I'm 100% confident in the English team. Why? Because aside from the first 11 that will start the match, if you look at the bench of the English team, they have very good players in the this World Cup. At this point in time, Kobe Mino has not even played at the World Cup, so that shows the depth, quality of the squad depth the English team has. Now, this James is back from his injury. That's a very big plus to the team. Um, we also have Harry Kane, we have Rashford, we have Oli Watkins, we have Morgan Rogers that came in the last match that really did so well against the Norwegian team, and practically it was one that played the shot that Bellingham scored the rebound to win the game. So the quality of the English team is very high, and more reason why I'm tipping them is that they have the hurricane factor. And the hurricane is one of the deadliest strikers. We all know hurricane by now. The hurricane is one of the most potent striker, backing up with Jude Bellingham in the team. And Bukayo Saka has returned to fitness now. So the English team, if one of the reason, also another reason I'm also backing this English team is that if this English team should score 2 goals against you, just forget it. You are not coming back. They are very resilient. Thomas Tuchel is so disciplined. Like his tactical command, we all can see it. There's no way you can come back from 2 goal lead and they will come back and win you 3-2 with this English team. The best thing for Argentina is just to try and score a goal and make sure the English team doesn't come back, because the English team are very pragmatic. That they made for the Argentine team just cut out McAllister and Messi. If you can do that, there's nothing else in the team. So Enzo Fernandez, no forget
Julian
about
Alvarez.
Julian Alvarez, Messi is the engine room, and McAllister. Those two are the engine room. If you can do something to that, and they have more than enough players that can to do that in the English team. So I'm 100% sure. I trust in Harry Kane, and Jude Bellingham. I trust in them a lot. So that's why I'm tipping the.
Okay, Hurricane wasn't formidable against Norway. You think it's going to change against Argentina? And what's your predicted scoreline?
Actually, you might say Hurricane wasn't formidable, like potent in front of the goalpost against Norway. But the way Hurricane plays, he doesn't. You don't. The more reason I love Hurricane is that he play more of like a deep line forward. He drops deep for the team. He comes to defend for the team. He's the captain of the team, so he doesn't rely. He's not like an out and out striker that stays up front. He drops deep, play for to build the play from behind. So that's one of the to give the other players chance to score, give them passes. We all know Harry Kane is not strange to us. So I that's why I'm saying I trust Harry Kane a lot. If he's not scoring in front, I know he's going to drop deep and make sure things happen from the midfield, and we have pieces wingers in the English team, so they will do a lot of damage to the Argentine team. And my prediction is that it's going to be a very close match, really. But is the scoreline? My previous scoreline is going to be 3-1 to England. 3-1 to England.
3 goals to be considered by Argentina. That will be the first time in this World Cup and probably in the last one except for the final. Do you think there is a chance of that happening? You already said there is no coming back.
Anyway, he said something. He said, "Oh, what you need to do is stop Messi." Good luck for the past 20 years stopping Messi. The question is, every team that is facing Messi, I know I'm very sure every coach will say, "Work on this. Let's stop Messi. Let's stop Messi." But the question is, how many body have been able to do this for the past 20 years? That's why he's the goat. So I don't see anybody stopping Messi. And the English team, I feel they're going to collapse. They're going to collapse. There were a lot of fatalities in their game, in their life. Especially, I feel like sometimes Bowie and Konsa, they are prone to making errors. So I don't see England winning the game, like I said earlier, and I see Messi being the man of the match. And I think Julian Alvarez is going to really show the stuff he's made of and why he's also one of the players. We have hot topics as regards him in the transfer window presently, and I think the match is going to end 2-1 in favor of Argentina. 2-1. Messi might not score, but I see him making at least 2 assists. Because I think with the English team play, I see him dropping more deeper to create chances. Because I feel its presence in the midfield it creates a sort of like jittery moment for the English team, which I've seen in their game recently. And pace for pace. I think the English team will rely more on running, while the Argentine team will be very calm. We can say they've been able to come back recently. When you watch their game, when they come back, they are not always rushing about. They keep playing their normal game, maintain the tempo, and they just wait to bite. So I see them biting the Lions this time around.
Okay, Lide predicted 3 goals to 1 in favor of England, meaning probably it's going to come home. But for the Argentine squad, 2 goals to 1. Let's see. What is your prediction for this match? Drop it in the comments and let's have a conversation. Till the next time, we'll see you on the next one.